Oh shit! Wait, are we on live? Are we on YouTube right now?
Yeah, we're already on YouTube.
Oh.
Hang on. Let me see. Yeah, we on here.
So what's the one that actually gets posted is the Zoom or the YouTube?
Both, really. The Zoom is the YouTube. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, got you.
So right now we're live, but then I'll post the Zoom on YouTube as a video. You know what I mean? Instead of the remnant of a live or whatever.
Gotcha.
Get people like Johnny Fastlane to look at it first, do the timestamp and all that. You know what I mean?
Word.
Godfrey got the harmonica. Let me find out.
Coronavirus.
Hey, are we putting
Coronavirus. Hey, we ain't gonna survive it.
Are we putting on the show?
Oh man, I don't have an instrument here. I just gotta sing. Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
Coronavirus.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
We white boys tripping.
You don't want the virus, no.
Recording live.
Pulled out the harmonica. Hey yo, welcome back to the Yanadameen Godcast. I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
Well,
And
no, you can't use the mic.
Godfrey.
No, because that's what makes the echo. That's why I was echoing that time with Rage.
What happened?
No, I was talking to Digga. She just had a mic or some shit.
No. The mic is the mic is that.
Oh. You karaoke mic having? What the fuck?
I be in the house having whole concerts now.
Oh, you crazy.
Oh man, everybody's using their toys now. Everybody's using everything they got in the house now.
Yeah.
The tech echo like it got delay on it.
It is.
Motherfuckers bringing out the Monopoly, the chutes and ladders.
Yeah.
The tech echo like it got delay on it.
Hell yeah.
Well, yo, welcome back. Rage will be in a minute. I think he's putting on his pajamas or taking them off. I don't know what he's doing because everybody's basically in the rest, you know, not prepared to see nobody and living their best life. People's getting hairy, you know, people's getting
Not me.
Yeah, I see you. People's getting upgraded. Well, see, I got the,
this is the cabin fever edition.
I got the bevel system at the rest, so you know.
Yeah. I learned how to cut fade my hair in college.
Oh, there you go. I'm not fading. I'm just straight razor.
Straight razor. Know. So you good.
But I also got the
lineups. Yeah.
Oh, there goes Rage. There goes Rage. Let me change his name.
All the girls are crying about getting their hair and nails done. I'm like, that's
who you want to be, Rage? Ashy Nux?
Yes, sir. Ashy Nux is good.
Ashy Nux.
Ashy Nux.
Yes, sir. All right.
Yeah, the women are going crazy because they starting to look fucked up.
Look at these real nails popping.
Nice.
Listen, thank you for joining us once again. You know, before we continue, don't forget to, you know, subscribe to the channel, click the like, comment, click the notification bell so that you'll get your, you know, notifications on whenever we post a new joint. If you'd like to donate to the show, go to cash.me/$Yanadameen, patreon.com/Yanadameen, or Yanadameen.com/support. Also, if you'd like some gear, brand Nubian gear, Yanadameen gear, Rah Digga gear, go to hoodg.com for all your apparel. Now, what's good, y'all?
What up?
Nothing much. I must say, I've been doing a lot of stuff the stuff that's been taking like years to do, I've been knocking out in days. I just built like a whole ass website. I'm about to record a whole album in like 2 days. I'm like tightening up my social media, linking, getting a handle on all my social media and all my Spotify and music links, and I don't know, just stuff like answering mail. I relearned how to do my own toenails because I feel like we was doing that before having money and going to get pedicures was a thing. Like, oh yeah, I forgot.
It's like, I thought that was my job.
I forgot you could go to the store and buy nail polish remover and do this yourself like we used to. So
shout out D. Thanks for that $10. Thank you very much.
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
Self-mastery. You're going to tease your viewers, your fans about toenails and shit, huh, Dick? That's what you're going to get on here and do?
Oh.
You know, these niggas got
pajamas last.
Niggas got fetishes and shit.
Oh, yeah, right.
Come on, girl. You can't be just talking about shit like that. You got to have social distancing with those toenails.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so how's everybody doing? Digga just gave her thing. How about you, Godfrey? How you handling things? What's good?
What's good? Like Digga was saying, I threw a lot of shit out, man. I fucking organized. I'm like literally, the place looks different because I've just like, there's so much shit that I didn't need that I'm tossing out. I'm organizing books that I'm trying to catch up to, reading. You know what I mean? Just self-mastery type shit. You know what I mean? Getting my shit together. And of course, being on the road, I'm used to like killing time. So this is kind of like a long ass road trip in the same spot.
In the same spot.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a long ass day, but I'm killing time. I think time's going pretty fast because I don't know time. You know? What about you?
Right. Well, me, I'm I'm just taking it one day at a time, man. You know, doing what I do, man. Binge watched a couple things, you know.
Word.
Checked out the Ozarks, you know.
Yeah. Total sidebar. Has anybody peeped the show? And it's actually an old show, but I guess it got re-popular. Containment. It was one season on Netflix.
You know, no, but I've been trying to watch stuff like that. You know, because they got something called Pandemic on there. There's also something called The Gray State you need to check out.
Escape from New York.
Pandemic. Well, I did watch Pandemic. Pandemic is like, it's just kind of like the slow version of what would happen in the case of an influenza breakout. It's like, it's giving you all the detailed, like, you know, step by step of how we get to like this point. It was kind of slow for me. Now, Containment, on the other hand, was way fast. Like, it just immediately fast forwarded to, if we keep going at this rate, the civil unrest. And yeah, it was pretty freaky.
Do y'all see Contagion?
Yeah.
That right there. Yeah, they referenced the bat, the pigs. The movie is exactly what's happening right now, man. And
well, they made a bunch of them. They made a bunch of movies about that, like World War Z.
I saw a Japanese movie that was from 2015, I believe. And they're talking about coronavirus, all of that, the same shit. Like these motherfuckers is basically taking fucking scripts out of movies and like transforming this shit into real life. Now, that doesn't mean that this shit is fake, okay?
Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, we need to really speak on this right now, because let's not forget, as per the Georgia Guidestones, you know, part of their agenda with population control and all of that is to decrease the population by a significant amount. In order to make it more manageable for them. They want to get it down to about 500 million people on the planet Earth. Now there's 7 billion people on the planet Earth right now. So do the math as to how many people would need to be exterminated or whatever. So do I feel like a biological weapon or some sort could have been released out here onto the people? Absolutely. Like, you know what I mean? That being said, you still can't trust the untrustworthy. You know what I mean? And that's what makes this so dangerous, that, you know, we're trusting the word of the people that very may well be the ones that introduced this to us. You know what I mean? And now we got to trust as to what to do about it and how to go about this. And that's very dangerous. And so to all the people that out there, because, you know, I had a theory about, you know, nobody that you know is going to get it. Well, damn, one of my best friends just got it. Like, you know what I mean?
Damn.
But he's a correction officer, so he works in the prison system. And they said in the prison system, it's getting crazy in there with this virus. But anyway, so that being said, yeah, we know it's real. You know what I mean? But for those of you that got it, just because you got it, you know, that don't make you an expert on it either. You know what I mean? Because just because you rode the ride at Disneyland don't mean you can operate them, you know. So I'm just saying, you know, because you got some people out here that, you know, just because they caught it, you know, I had some, I'm not going to even get into who it was, but I had a dude that caught it, and, you know, he saw some things I said on Vlad, and, you know, he felt like he wanted to wag his finger at me, and, you know, we got on the phone or whatever. And, you know, and, you know, he's like, oh, this thing is real. Well, I didn't say it wasn't real. I just said we can't trust the untrustworthy. Like, but
yeah, the shit is planned. There's a video of a white dude. He's like, he's Australian or whatever. This motherfucker a few years ago, he said exactly what they were gonna do. This motherfucker said,
I've seen that. I've seen that video.
And also, China has always been hit with diseases when America gets pissed off at them. Hong Kong, all in the past. It's always hitting China, Hong Kong. This shit is a pattern. This shit is planned. Biological, chemical warfare. Francis Cress Welsing wrote it. All of these people have written it. You know that, Lord Jamar. You know that.
Well, whether it's planned or not, you know, right now, I do feel like we have to take precautions. Like, this shit is real.
Of course it's real.
And right now, if you're going outside, yeah, get your fucking mask on and all of this type of shit, and get your rubber gloves, and, you know, do your due diligence, wash your hands, and, you know, shit you should have been doing. But, you know, I would definitely approach this as this is something that's real. Now,
I know one thing.
Is it killing more people than things that have already been out of here? Like, not as of yet. You know what I mean? But, you know, we'll see. They say 250,000. That's really not a lot of people comparatively to other things out there. And again, we didn't shut down the world over those things, and everything was fine. Like the whole control aspect of this is what's very dangerous. You know what I mean? Under the name of, you know, trying to keep people safe, we're under a medical martial law, basically.
What's making it dangerous, though, is the fact that there's, you know, as they're saying, there's there's a lot of things out there that don't have cures and are technically manageable, but because they don't, you know, they're not really sure how fast it's spreading, and they don't have a vaccine or a cure for it, is what makes it dangerous. Like, just imagine being in a party and somebody sneezes and now the whole room got it. It's like, that's what's making it, you know, it's like the fear of the unknown is what's making it dangerous and scary to most people. And let me just make this disclaimer. Your friend isn't the only one that has an issue with something you said on Vlad. But we'll get that later.
Well, first of all, this guy wasn't my friend, number one.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll get to that later in the program.
I mean, we can get to it now if you want to.
Okay, well, let's get to it now. For the record, Lord Jamar.
Okay, now, hang on. Before you start, Rage, get your mental Rolodex out, okay?
Okay.
She's going to be talking about what happened last episode, and I want you to remember what we were talking about. But anyway, go ahead.
We were talking about bills being postponed.
We were talking about the stimulus package.
Yeah.
We weren't just talking about the stimulus. I wasn't talking about the stimulus.
Well, that's what we were talking about. I don't know if you're having your own conversation.
No, that's not what I was talking about.
We were talking about the stimulus package.
You went on Vlad and said that I said that the stimulus package is paying people's bills. Wrong answer. I didn't say anything of the sort. I said there is a thing called reassignment where you can request your your payments being postponed during times of financial hardship. I said this is something that you can ask your mortgage lenders and your car loan lenders for a reassignment, which means if you have let's say you have a year loan that starts in June of 2020 and ends in 2021, you can say to your lender, you have to prove that you're having financial hardship, which in this case, it isn't that hard. You can say, I will not be able to make a payment this month, next month, or whatever. Generally, they give you a 3-month window. So no, it doesn't mean the bill goes away. It means
that's all we were saying.
And all
last week, you was making it sound like
Jamar, don't tell me what I was making it sound like.
That's how I received it. How did you receive it, Rage? What did you think she was saying?
I'm not finished talking now. Right now.
Go ahead.
Instead of making the payment come June, you can say June, July, August. I won't be able to make a payment until August. And all of that does is instead of your loan period now being June to June, it will just be August to August. What I was trying to say is you don't have to worry about 3 months from now, you owe 3 months of a bill. That's what I was saying.
But you do owe 3 months of a bill is what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
You still owe it. You still owe it. That's what I'm saying. Why do you keep saying you don't owe 3 months of a bill? I understand it's pushed back, but you still owe that money.
Stop, Jamar, stop.
What?
Stop.
Am I right? What? Tell me.
You don't understand that 3 months from now, you don't have to make 3 payments?
I didn't say that you have to make 3 payments.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying you still owe that 3 months. That's all I'm saying. You still owe that 3 months. So at some point, you're going to have to pay that. Whether it's down the line or whatever the case may be.
I never said you didn't.
Well, that's what it was sounding like.
Well, instead of letting me explain the process, you just, you still the money, I'm telling you, you can ask your lender will not volunteer this information. Okay. You have to let them know that you can't make the payment. And
I understand that.
Slide it down.
Right, and slide it down. That's all. I'm just saying, but it doesn't go away. That's all.
I never said it goes away.
Okay, well, that's how I understood it. That's what I'm saying. That's how I understood what you were saying. Okay?
You misinterpreted it.
Okay, well.
Because the problem is people were worried about when they finally get back to work come June, instead of owing $600, they owe $1,800. And all I was trying to tell people people was that you can call your lender and ask for a reassignment. They won't voluntarily do it unless you make that arrangement with them. Otherwise, you will owe $1,800 in June. That was what I was trying to explain.
Right. Well, I feel like if everybody was to try to do that, they'd be like, fuck that anyway. Like, part of this is to put people into fucking debt, and debt is slavery. So this is part of the plan of why they're doing this. So, I mean, that might work for a few people, but for a majority of the people, that's not going to work. Like, that's not going to, I mean, they're going to be like, nah, I'm sorry, we're all fucked up.
I mean, it's but understand, the people that you're paying rent to, they are getting loan reliefs. So don't, just because you rent or something, don't let people bully you into, nah, I got to get my money now. Because trust me, your landlord, he got his reassignment. Trust and believe.
I hear you. Okay, well, I misunderstood what you said. And
Yes, you did.
Oh, pardon me. Okay, Digga got the information, and if y'all can get your shit reassigned, I would suggest everyone look into that. You know, thank you, Digga, for the helpful information.
You're welcome.
So,
look, we all just, I'm just frustrated. Fevered out.
They're trying to push a vaccine. They're not forcing anybody. They want this thing to be so bad that people are going to demand, we need that vaccine.
Exactly.
You know, they're trying to push that vaccine. Bill Gates did a TED Talk in 2015 with his slick ass talking about, we're going to need vaccinations, evil fuck.
Bill Gates, he's in the news right now. He's recommending a nationwide quarantine.
Yeah.
He don't want people to move around at all. He wants all things closed. They're mad that certain people are going
to running shit
like that, huh?
It's like Bill Gates got more power than everybody. What the fuck, man?
Yo, he's one of the spearheads of a lot of this shit. And
him and his foundation.
Be dangerous. That's what's dangerous. Like, you gotta watch. You know, when they talk about when you read a book, you got to know about the author. You know, and that'll tell you a lot about the book. This motherfucking Bill Gates, man, like, he's got his hand in a lot of fucking bullshit that a computer dude shouldn't even have his nose in. Like,
nerd, man.
I heard him talking on something. I didn't like how he was like, yeah, you know, and something like this were to happen where people are supposed to be spaced apart. Like, imagine if you like live in a slum and everyone's all crammed together. I'm like, okay.
He's trying to eliminate.
You don't have to say slum like that, but okay, bruh.
He's a fucking, it's the nerd shit, man. That fucker is trying to ruin this planet and just trying to run it.
Y'all know I've been really beating Trump for this book called The Stock Doctrine, written by Naomi Klein. And what's interesting is, in these times, what you have to look out for is the deputizing and the cross-pollination between organizations that they use under the pretense of, need during a shocking event in the society. Cuomo was talking today, and you're right, Digga. They're starting to throw out, interesting terms that, like, say, okay, wait a minute, playgrounds, and now they're going to send it up from, a recommended self-isolation to, quarantine, actual quarantine. So it's going to be illegal to be outside. And they need more police, and they plan on taking the police from upstate and deputizing them to work in this jurisdiction. So, in these matters, there's always a cross-pollination of ideas and, and jurisdictions, et cetera. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see the idiots in Times Square riding the bikes, not listening? They were trying to ride bikes, and police were trying to fucking stop them, and they were fighting them.
Damn. No.
Oh, let me tell you, Newark is off the chain. Yeah. People been out here having cookouts, dice games, like the mayor had to actually do like a an address to the city, like, okay, y'all don't want to do this the easy way, like
niggas been having spit contests.
God damn.
I just made that one up. That would be funny, right? Like that. What a time! Remember when you was young, you used to have spit contests?
Yeah,
Motherfucker, I can spit farther than you. Like, think about all the arterial spray that was coming from that shit.
Yeah. They had that little white boy licking the toilet bowl. That motherfucker sick as fuck now.
What is that?
That's white people shit.
I was gonna say that's white people shit. That ain't nothing but white people shit.
Coronavirus challenges like that?
Yeah, that motherfucker lost that challenge. He's in the bed like this.
Is he really?
Hell yeah, he's fucked up. But my thing is this: I'd be like,
you're breaking up a little bit, Godfrey. You all right? Godfrey, speakers for a second.
hello.
Okay, there you go. All right. You was
Yeah, I had a phone call. Every time a phone call comes through, it fucks my volume up.
So real quick, I just wanted to say, it turns out that the 27th, March 27th ended up being a very special day for me because Aaron Cook's, Stove God Cooks, his album Reasonable Drought was finally released to the world.
Yes. 2 thumbs up.
And everybody, it is getting rave reviews. As I knew it would. I knew this dude was a star from the minute I met him, and it was only a matter of time. But also that day, my grandson was born.
Whoa!
Oh wow!
And I became a grandfather. That's right.
Kari.
Lord J is the Grand Lord.
Nice.
Grand Lord. Oh, I think I like that, Grand Lord. Yeah.
Grand Lord.
The Grand Lord. Yeah. So congratulations to my son Kari on the birth of his son. And yeah, I got me a grandson out here.
Nice.
To you.
So 2 great things were born on that day.
And let me just
2
say
classics.
that album is very dope, front to back, nothing to skip. Very like everything from the beat selection to the rhymes to the inflection to 2 thumbs up. Very, very dope. I'm proud of Aaron.
This is Aaron Cook.
Stove God Cooks.
You gotta look him up.
His name is now Stove God Cooks. We dropped the Aaron. It's Stove God Cooks.
Bet.
Or just Cooks. You can call them Cooks if you like.
Cooks. All right.
Shout out Syracuse, New York, upstate New York, showing and proving right now. A lot of hard artists coming from upstate right now, and
word.
That's close to my heart because when we were first coming out, we might as well have been from upstate, coming from New Rochelle. It was almost unheard of for people from Westchester to be making records, But then we had people like Heavy D. Oh shit, here come Heavy D. So that gave the inspiration for other people now to do, you know what I mean? And then so other classics came out of Westchester. Then you had, Brand Nubian. Then you got a Mary J. Blige and the Locks and DMX and you know what I mean? Oh shit, now Westchester is popping. Like, you know what I mean? And I see the same thing for upstate, you know what I mean? And Cooks is definitely someone.
My favorite song on the album is Cocaine Cologne.
That's a lot of people's favorite song on the album.
That's my repeat joint right now.
YouTube Live, if you listening to Reasonable Drought right now, let us hear what your favorite songs are. We'd like to know. We might even take some questions from YouTube Live in a little bit, just about whatever, you know what I mean? Not even just necessarily about that album, but about whatever they'd like to ask or talk about.
Yo, you know you got a banger when I had the album on, right? And then at some point I like walked away from the speaker and like stepped into the shower. And when I heard and Cocaine Cologne came on, I actually jumped out the shower, soaking wet, like, hold up. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, I got out the shower, like, wait, let me bring it back 3-4 songs, see what I missed. Cause yeah, that's a really dope album, entirely produced by Rock Marcy. Go ahead, fluff it.
Yo, this is the album of the year. I'm telling you, like, all due respect to everybody that put some shit out this year, I don't think anybody's gonna be able to top this. I just don't.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about Jay Electronica and Jay-Z shit?
I mean, I already said this last week. You weren't here. I'm disappointed in it. Other people like it, but for me, I'm disappointed. That's just me.
Why are you disappointed?
I do like it. I love it, actually. I'm gonna say
I just expected a lot more out of an album that I've been waiting 10 years for.
Wow.
You know what I mean? That's all. Like the Jay Electronica that I knew, you know, just, I don't know, the music, everything was just, I don't know, it was just cutting edge, the confidence, all of that. I don't know. I don't hear what I used to hear. And I'm not trying to hold them to a certain standard. Huh?
You think Jay-Z might have ruined it?
I don't think Jay-Z ruined it, but I think having Jay-Z on every song psychologically said to me that he wasn't fully confident.
Right, of course not. That's what I think. Probably it was too much Jay-Z.
Like, if you notice on Rock Marcy's album, he has, I mean, on Stove God Cook's album, he has no features. And he had the opportunity to have plenty of features.
Yeah.
But he's allowing himself to shine because he has the confidence. Like, that's how you're supposed to come out with a debut album. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then maybe on your next one, now I could, you know,
right.
You know me, I might could bring this one in, or you could stay on your J. Cole shit and just keep doing your own shit. But
what about Jadakiss's the Jadakiss? I like that. What's the the Headhunter shit?
No, he got
Jadakiss, not bad. Too much singing for me.
Well, you know, Jada shit is dope. Jada shit is dope. Don't get me wrong. I just, you know, this is my dude, and I just feel like he's gonna have the album of the year. Like, you know what I mean? And you know, I feel like this shit's gonna be able to go up. And we're not, the year's not even done. We just really kind of started. But I really don't think that anybody's gonna be able to top this type of shit. Even right now, and it's just April. So we'll see.
Yeah.
And it ain't no April Fools, by the way.
Right. It's March 59th.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna need 2020 to just completely let me out the car. Like, I'll walk from here. I'm over 2020 already. Like,
yeah,
I just
said I'll walk from here.
Yeah, just let me out the car, man. I'll walk to 2021. Yeah. I'm good on this ride.
This shit is horrible. But I know the one thing that someone told me that made a lot of sense, that it's an even playing field now. Everybody and their mama is on social media that never fucked with it. They have to be forced to. Everybody from musicians, singers, reporters, everybody that's been in the game a long time. It's like even playing field. Instagram people, the main Instagram people it's like we're all going against each other almost. It's so weird. You know what I mean?
Yo, have you been seeing all of the battles? There's like producer battles and beat battles, and I'm loving it. I mean, first it started out
with D-Nice. Shout out to D-Nice.
Yo, you know what, Godfrey, I wanted to ask you, because, you know, I've been really studying comedy as a science just because I love it so much. So, you know, I listen to some of the great people, how they break it down mathematically. I'm a big fan of Joe Rogan, Bill Burr, etc. I remember they said that the comedy needs a live audience. And so it needs, like, is there any way that somebody can interpret what D-Nice did on social media, like a live stand-up, Zoom,
I got some cat, this guy named Ali Sadiq, from out of Houston. He's doing like a comedy thing where it's a little weird, but he has a Corona comedy club thing where you go online with him. He introduces you. You do like 15 minutes. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do one on Friday for some comedy company, whatever. It's not the same,
right?
But you know that people are laughing. In your head.
Well, you got to be confident, I feel. You got to be confident that they're laughing.
But this is what separates the vets from the Instagram stars, the real comics. We don't worry about it because we got the arsenal. That's why the playing field has been leveled, because the real motherfuckers are online now, 24 hours a day.
Right.
And now this is gonna really show, can you do shit in long form? Are people gonna fuck with you 2-3 hours on live? Because I've been doing my lives every night for like 5 hours. You know what I mean? 4 or 5 hours, and consistently. And I'm so confident with my comedy that I don't worry about getting an immediate response. I already know people are laughing because that's how long I've been in it. That's how much I've studied it. My timing is there. It's like when you guys is rhyming, already motherfuckers are gonna fuck with you. You already know. Because you've been in it so long, and go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I want to see the rappers start going against each other because we've already, like they already had Swiss Beats versus Timbaland, and then they did a Hit Boy versus Boy Wonder. It's like the first wave was the Club Quarantine, like the.
What's your 13 ghost glasses, Digga?
No. No.
Somebody said that you were rocking your 13 ghost glasses. Go ahead.
Boo. No, these are actually from Bagged and Bangled. They are red. They actually look like 3D glasses while you're bullshitting. But shouts out to my girl Michelle.
They make you look like your eyes are red, like you got Corona red eye.
Anywho,
Corona red.
There are
red.
They've got what I say, they did Swiss and Timbaland, and then they did Hit Boy and Boy Wonder. So then yesterday, I think or sometime over the weekend, I think Dream and Sean Garrett battled catalogs.
Wow.
I heard there's supposed to be a Neo. I think did Neo do one? No, I heard there's supposed to be like a Tory Lanez versus a French Montana one today. That would be interesting to see. But, like comparing the catalogs, I want to see the rappers do it. Like I want to see
battle rappers.
Nah, let me tell you something.
No. I don't mean like they're freestyling. I'm talking just battling catalogs, not like spitting rhymes at each other.
Right. And see, I don't like the catalog shit. Now let's go back to the beat battles. Okay. The first beat battle, now I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like Swiss Beats is the originator of this shit, right? Because he did one back in the days with Just Blaze. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Now, before this Timbaland shit. But originally, right, when I heard they was gonna have a beat battle, and when they first was talking about it, it was supposed to be a battle of their beats, like not of hits that you already made, like y'all niggas make beats that we never heard before, play them shits and see which ones is hotter.
Yeah.
Or I feel like niggas should take like the same record or some shit, or have the same tools and see who make the better beat out of the, you know what I mean? Like that
right
would
on
be
the
a
spot.
beat battle to me. I don't want to hear niggas, oh, we just gonna battle the records we already made. Nah, play your new beats right now, like that you got in the cut that nobody ever heard, and let's battle with these beats. That's the type of shit I want to hear from famous niggas. Like, you know what I mean?
Well,
famous producers.
That could be wave 3. You know, wave 2 is the battle of the catalogs. I'm trying to think. I think the first catalog type of battle I heard, even before Swiss, was Alchemist and Just Blaze. That was a, you know, like that was a good one. Once Alchemist threw on that, we go make it. It was over. But he shut it down. Like he played the sample and then he got into the record.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the first like catalog battle that I recall like seeing, and then from there it just kind of became a trend. I think what you're talking about, Jay, which would probably somebody should try to figure out how to make a virtual version of that is Beat Society, when all the producers like they kind of making the stuff right there, and that's more of a showcase than a battle. But I would like to. That would be dope.
Well, I'm saying they could say, but some of these they could have the beats already. You see what I'm saying? Like you just got an arsenal of beats that you already made in the crib or whatever. But these are shits that have not been made into records yet. You know what I mean? Intricate sequences, shit is doing crazy shit, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Whatever the fuck you pull out. But,
right.
You know what I mean? You press play on your, cause niggas that make beats got beats. So all you gotta do is load up your shit. And that takes a fucking second. All right, boom, load your shit. All right, press play. Oh, word? All right, boom, I'm gonna press play on my shit. Now you go with your shit. We just keep going back and loading up beats back and forth. And then the people decide who had the best beats. Or yes, we could do another one where it's live, where y'all niggas make the beat right there. That's the whole next level shit. Like we each get 5 notes or some shit, or you know what I mean, random samples. You each get random samples, and you have like 20 minutes to make the beat or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Catalog battles are still fun though, because it's kind of like the club. You're like, oh, that was my shit. Oh, that was my shit.
Yeah, but also, for producers, we already heard that. I want to see,
I think what you're talking about is a little too hip-hoppy for the average person. That's
I think
trying to party.
I don't think it would be.
I'm saying for the 50, 80,000 people that's tuning in, the masses that's just trying to party, that might be a little too hip-hoppy.
This is for people that want it. First of all, you can't please everybody. Like this is for people that want to hear exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? They want to hear producers' new beats, like hot shit. That might not be for everybody. You know what I mean? That might not be for everybody. You're right.
I'm not opposed to. I'm a rapper, so I'm with it. I think
a lot of people would fuck with it. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people would fuck with it. But
absolutely.
Might not be for the mainstream, but who knows?
I think they should have it like where they do 30 minutes of new beats, like you said, and then maybe 30 minutes of a catalog.
That could be something. I actually like starting with the catalog. Yeah. Let's start with your catalog. Let's start with that. Let's refresh people's memories. But now let's see where you at to right now.
Right.
What kind of hot shit you got right now?
Right.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't even be. I really want to see some rappers step up and do it. I want to see Jadakiss battle his catalog against Fabulous catalog. Just back and forth I want to see the rappers get into it. I'm curious to see some females get into it. The females always complaining about, y'all don't treat us like players. Come on, female. Look, check it out. 3 days from now is the 20th anniversary of Dirty Harriet. I'm going live. I'm playing Dirty Harriet all day. Any of y'all bras could get online and challenge your debut album with my debut. Song for song. Your Primo joint, my Primo joint. Your Pete Rock joint, my Pete Rock joint. Let's go.
Whoa. That's what's up.
Yeah, I saw Primo. He's been on live too, DJing. Primo, Red Alert. And there's just some other people that shouldn't be DJing, but they're DJing. Shit.
No, I ain't even gonna front. Tony Touch had me in my bag on Saturday with the bachata. I was like, ooh,
yeah. Miss Markey been DJing. I think.
Ooh, nice.
Kid Capri actually, he got online and was addressing DJs that he didn't like the fact that certain DJs were putting their Cash App up, and he felt like people should just be donating their DJ services at this time.
There's nothing wrong with a Cash App.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like somebody honestly, like Kid Capri, he might be a little more well off than other DJs out here. Like for some niggas, all their gigs stopped. Like they lived off of DJing every Friday at the fucking club or some shit down the block. And now that shit is gone. Like, so
I think
if they get online and put up their Cash App, like, you got to respect the hustle. Like,
exactly.
There's nothing wrong because a Cash App just gives a person a choice. It's not like you charging them right away.
Right. And again, first of all, Kid Capri is my man. Let me just say, Kid Capri is my man. And I'm not trying to go again. And he even said himself, listen, this is just my opinion. So that's his opinion of how we feel about it. But, I think for DJs like him and the D-Nices and the Bismarckies, the ones that get, mucho bread all the time for DJing usually, if they donate their services, I think that's super cool. But now you got some DJs out here where they scraping and striving to live, off this DJ shit. If they put their shit up, I don't think you can be mad at that. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like
I'm not.
Everybody's not at the same level. Like, it's different degrees to this shit.
Like, come on, Kid Capri, you got production on Jay-Z albums. Like, stop it. Like, don't do that.
You got production on a lot of people's albums, but that's what I'm saying. Like, Kid Capri's the type that he might be DJing for Obama. Like, he might have literally DJed for Obama before. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, and imagine what kind of bag that is. Like, I know for a fact, Kid Capri has done multiple gigs, where he probably 25 grand or some crazy shit. Like, where you got DJs out here DJing for $350, a week type of shit,
I mean, you got DJs and artists who literally don't know where their next dollar is coming from.
Now, if he's talking about one of those big type of DJs like that, like one of those big DJs that, usually you seeing them with diamond chains on and, and these niggas is always, doing the biggest. Now, if they got their Cash App, that is a little suspect for me.
I
think it all depends on who you are.
I don't think any of it is suspect. At the end of the day, if it wasn't a pandemic, if we weren't being forced to stay in the house, they wouldn't be going out DJing for free. So why should you be expecting these people to perform for free just because they're a little well off? I mean, at the end of the day, if they have fans, if they have a cult following that want to support them, so be it. I don't think you should be looking at any artist sideways right now for performing their services and, and wanting some tips or, like they're not saying, yo, I ain't doing this unless you pay me, but you can't be mad at nobody for throwing their Cash App up like, hey, tip the DJ. I could have been making $3,000 tonight, but I'm going to perform for free on the internet.
And if you feel like taking cake, I feel that.
I think it's all about how you do it. You know what I mean? It's how you do it. I think that this opportunity is gonna push what I refer to as scrap mentality.
I'll be right back.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's hip hop. We got to find new ways to readapt and do our thing and make a living. But when you can't do it and make it so gaudy, you have to do it scientifically. You know what I'm saying? So.
Real talk.
I'm not mad at nobody. I'm not mad at nobody's hustle.
I got a Cash App.
Yeah, I'm like, look, if I decide to do a show and I'm telling everybody, you know, you gotta pay $1 to watch it or something, shit.
Oh, first of all, I heard that is what Erykah Badu. Remember you said she did some shit from her bedroom? People said she charged $1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't feel no way about that. Like
and Erykah Badu, like she ain't hurting for money. Like, come on, at the end of the day, like a part, like the biggest part of artists' income comes from the people. So if you want to see your favorite artist continue thriving, then, or, you know, to continue entertaining you, like, yeah, that's a part of it.
Right. So
yeah, I think
things super chat, YouTube Live. Hit us on Cash App.
I think things like merch, making merch available, membership walls for certain content, you know, interactivity for people who, you know, donate at a certain level where they get to respond and interact. Yeah, this is a methodology right there. I think you know, the right, you know, lesson plan has to be put in place where it can happen, you know.
I mean, I'll take my chances somebody throwing me $5 on a Cash App than spending $50 on a shirt right now. It's like people ain't got it. Or you know what I mean? Or they gotta or if you gotta prioritize, am I going shopping for clothes right now, or do I need to stock up on food? Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, look, I ain't expecting y'all to buy up the bar or whatever, but you know, you throw a couple tips. You know, maybe you will, maybe you won't. But I don't. Hey, look.
Yeah. I put on my Cash App and Venmo.
Say, go for it.
I put my Cash App in Venmo from my fans telling me to. They were like, "Where's your Cash App?"
Right,
Venmo?
right,
like,
right.
Okay. I set it up because they told me to. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I wasn't even doing anything. I was doing it for free. What?
There's some true fans and what I refer to as true believers, man. People who really believe in supporting what they like. They're out there, and you're right. A lot of them will suggest things and off the rip, just like your hair.
And remember this, there are people who are working from home. There's people, I know people who are still working.
Yeah.
They're still making money.
Exactly.
And I put up my Cash App and I say, hey man, you guys, you know, you can put up whatever you want. I don't care, but it's up there. It's not like my lives are lit. So I go 100%. You know what I mean? I had some people give me $200. Some people give me $1.25. I don't give a shit.
I get it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I'm not working. I'm giving them 100%.
Right.
Let me also make this disclaimer too, and I ain't gonna get on you, Jamar, about saying it, but I'm just gonna say it to people in general because I'm seeing a lot of people being skeptical about the celebrities that are saying they have the virus and things like that. For the record, if anybody got a fucking corona, it would be a celebrity. We live in airports. We live in hotels. We got to walk through crowds of thousands of people. We got to shake
your hand all the time.
We got to take 1 million pictures. We got to be surrounded by all types sweaty, funky, nasty, and you got to do it with a smile. So if anybody got the Rona, we are in the top 5 percentile of catching it. So I'm tired of seeing people, you know, assuming that the celebrities are shamming or how the hell would they have gotten?
I don't think that the celebrities are shamming. Again, I feel like people may be shamming the celebrities. I mean, well, I know Cardi B said, I think they're paying people. I don't know about all of that. But I feel like they may be telling a lot of people they got some shit. And once the doctor tells you some shit, again, you're going to trust what they say. You don't know if that was true or not.
I've seen a couple of cases where at first they test positive and then they test negative. So either they had it and then they had a mild case of it and went away, or the initial results, resembled the same symptoms, but then
I'm also hearing that they're classifying certain deaths that are not necessarily corona as corona. You know what I mean? Certain heart disease, certain different things that where they're trying to add to the numbers. So it's just like, and that's what makes all of this all the more dangerous, because you really don't know.
But you know what that
true
is,
and what's not true.
But you know what that is too, Jamar. It's also like, just think of like when people die from AIDS complicated relate, like it's never they die from AIDS. It's always like a pneumonia or something else, but it's this virus that will.
They're saying pneumonia is coronavirus. Like, you know what I mean? Like, basically that's what they're saying. Like, this shit is crazy. Like,
because it I don't know. I watched like an animation of what it does to you, and I guess it does break your lungs down like that. Like what it does, it's like it's supposed to breaks down both of your lungs. That's why the respirators are the big deal with it, because you at some point you need those to help the oxygen circulate through your body, or otherwise you'll start having like organ failure and things like that. And if you already have a pre-existing condition, like Scarface said his kidneys failed or something failed. Like if you have those pre-existing conditions like that, that's what's messing people up in double time. The saddest thing that I'm seeing, like, is really like breaking my heart though, is like if they, if you get tested positive for it, or while you're waiting for the test results, like you have people that are going to the hospital being totally isolated, dying alone. Like your family can't be by your side. They can't even retrieve your body for a proper burial. It's like you're literally dying alone in the hospital, and your body's going off in a refrigerator truck and
wow,
never to be seen again. And in the series Containment, they're actually taking those bodies and burning them because they don't want they don't want the stuff. They don't know how long it live in the body.
What you over there eating some bat soup? What you eating?
Who, me? Little snacky snack.
Like some bat soup. I don't know.
Bat soup.
I'm gonna tell you, that show Containment, the way they keep showing New York on the news looks like the show Containment. Like, and that was just the beginning stages of the series. Then what ended up happening is now they had to cordon off that's the premise of the show. They had to cordon off, downtown Atlanta. It takes place in Atlanta. They had to cordon downtown Atlanta. Nobody in, nobody out. Eventually, the stores start running out of food. They the National Guard comes and tries to drop food. The neighborhood gang like, no, we taking the food. Y'all gotta pay for the food. Like, it just got.
I ain't watching that shit.
It get hectic.
I saw some shit online, and matter of fact, you remember Supreme Understanding, the author that came on
yes
on the show with the books. He was talking about how, like, think about all the zombie movies they've prepped us with for the longest time.
Yeah.
Like, this is like some zombie shit right now. It's the sick people against the not sick people, and you're not sure if somebody's infected, and like that's part of the predictive programming, I feel like, too, pumping all that zombie shit, Walking Dead. Why were we so obsessed with zombies all this time?
In Walking Dead, everybody got it.
Huh?
That's my theory. I'm the Walking Dead cult people. Everybody and Walking Dead, everybody got it.
You know what? And I heard this credence to what you're saying, Digga. After you said that, I actually read some stuff where they're saying that if you ever had any kind of flu already, you already got coronavirus in your system.
Damn.
So, and that's a way to make everybody test positive and say, oh, you gotta blah, 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 you gotta get this vaccine.
Oh, you know what they're doing too? So the people that have like officially tested and positive and gotten better and went through it, now they're asking those people to donate blood so they can study those antibodies.
The antibodies, right.
Yep.
They're saying that those people should not be able to, now they're immune to it and all this type of shit. Like, listen, I don't trust these motherfuckers as far as you can throw them.
Damn.
And you know what's crazy? When we did our show the last time, I was like, oh, it said 100,000 something cases worldwide. It was actually 400,000. We were way the hell off. I feel like that number just grow every day, every hour.
Yeah. Again, you know, like cigarettes kill more people. They didn't ban cigarettes.
Right.
You know, automobiles, you know, they didn't stop motherfuckers from driving cars. Like, I understand that this is dangerous. You know what I mean? And yes, we need to protect ourselves. I just feel like all the advice on how to protect ourselves, I'm not sure if that's right. You know, why can't we just cover up maybe and keep it moving? Like all of this control of we're gonna close this down and curfew this and da. That's where we're getting into the realm of, you know, the surreal New World Order bullshit. You know, the type of shit that makes people start talking about conspiracy theories. If you wasn't doing all of that and just telling people, just be safe, y'all. You know, make sure you wash your hands, wear a mask if possible. You know, but all of this whole, we're gonna shut down the fucking world right now. Like that's the shifty shit that I don't trust. But and that being said, everyone be safe.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because I believe they are trying to kill you. This is biological warfare. So please be safe.
Jay, you see that message I sent you?
Where?
I think they're trying to knock off
hang on,
the
I'm
elderly.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to what?
I think they're trying to knock off the elderly.
Okay, no problem.
Also, they have to pay the pensions and stuff?
You don't have to pay.
Yo, Rage got to sign off early, but you know.
They don't have to pay Medicare, you know.
Wow.
We love you, Rage.
Thank you, man.
It's a lot that comes with knocking off the elderly.
Feeling okay? You all right?
Excellent, man. Just some corona-related
doing you good? How's your CMOS challenge doing?
It's doing wicked, man. I mean, I take it every day. I found a way to integrate it into different dishes. It's dope, and it's got a better feeling. Man, good.
All right, man. Well, shit. Stay healthy, man. You know. And
you got people out here living to 100 that done retired at 60, so they didn't plan on paying nobody a pension for 40 years. So I think they're trying to knock off the elderly.
Damn.
All right, y'all. Yo, much love, peace. Okay.
All right.
Peace.
All right.
All right. Y'all can, you know, keep building right now, whatever. I don't know if we got a next topic we want to get on or whatever. Or I'm actually looking at the YouTube live comments right now.
Or what are they saying?
What say you guys? How come we can't see those? We can't see those.
I can't see shit.
Well, you got to be on YouTube.
Oh, I got to go on
the YouTube page. You see, that's like a different tab or whatever.
In fact, I'm gonna go on YouTube on my phone. Let's see what y'all talking about. What up, YouTube?
What up? Put up. You see anything?
YouTube, do y'all got any questions? They're going by so fast. A super chat would make the question pop out. and stop so I could see it.
Sean Berard, what up, Digga? What up, Sean?
He said TK kind of hollow.
What's up, Jason Hall?
They said Virginia is locked down till June.
Philly Sheep.
We're in April.
Age is part of the high-risk population. That's real. Teflon Don.
Hey, we got a donation from Teflon.
Hey.
Teflon Don. Thank you, Teflon Don. You got a question, Tef?
Oh, the Drink Champs interview.
What about Drink Champs?
Oh, you ain't see Lamar Odom on
Oh, you saw that?
I mean, I didn't see I watched it, but I didn't see the part that everybody's talking about, like the fallout or the.
Yo, there was a real tense, like it was fucking weird as fuck.
I feel like, can I be honest? The whole interview made me uncomfortable. Every time he raised his glass to his mouth, I felt uncomfortable. I felt like, why is this man drinking and smoking? Why is he on a show that everybody just gets high and drunk on, and he already like battles with these demons? I was uncomfortable just from the rip.
I didn't see the whole interview. I only saw the portion of him and Nori, and that shit was kind of long. I feel it was like 15 minutes or some shit. But
he was drunk like 15 minutes.
Yes, you could tell. You could tell he was changing, like something was up with him. And I've seen this in other people, like certain people, they just can't fuck with certain shit. They can't smoke weed, they can't drink, and if they do, it pulls them into some other type of world. And he just looked real bugged out, and he couldn't really articulate his thoughts in that moment, and he was upset about whatever he was being asked, I guess about some Kardashian questions, and he just,
Well, Nori had said in a later interview, he said that, so apparently Lamar lost his rings or something, or did something happen with his rings, and throughout the interview, like, Nori just bigging him up, like, nigga, you got a ring, like, you the shit, you got rings or whatever. And Nori thinks that's what, he felt like he took offense to, because apparently he doesn't have his rings anymore. I don't know what whatever happened to him, but so the fact Nori kept saying, nigga, you got rings, but Nori was just bigging him up, like on some, you a champ out here.
Right, but him being high and all of that, he's misunderstood it probably.
Yeah, and thought Nori.
Why you keep talking about the rings? You know what I did with the rings.
Nori thought he was. I
feel like you trying to play me right now, like you see what I'm saying? Like I could see a nigga feeling like that.
But it was to me, it was just uncomfortable. Like I was because Nori be drunk every episode, so it was uncomfortable watching him get drunk, knowing that like he already, the whole world know his struggle with addiction, and it was just like, ooh, it was kind of cringe.
And what was uncomfortable really about it is I didn't know if they was really gonna end up fighting in this fucking clip. Because, Lamar is a big, you know what I mean? He's a big dude. Like, and sometimes when big dudes are inebriated like that, they get what's called belligerent. Okay? Yeah. And when somebody is belligerent, you can't really tell them nothing, and there's no coming back from that. But now I'm gonna tell you, a nigga like Nori, he's not gonna fucking back down. He don't give a fuck probably how big. Like, probably, I mean, in real life, he's gonna be like, yo, this is a big nigga. But at the same time, Nori is about that life, and he would be like, yo, fuck that, let's go. Like, so I was like, yo, are they gonna really fucking end up fighting right here? Like, because I heard there was some shit but I didn't know how far it got. But they didn't end up fighting. At the end, Nori brought it all the way home, and then ended up being laughs and yo, I love you, and like, don't take it wrong type of shit, you know.
Well, I know FM was like, yo, you know, turn the cameras off. Like
they had like, nah, leave them on.
They had to. I think they got cut off at some point. They had to like de-escalate.
Nah, they kept them shits on. That shit seemed like it was smooth. That shit seemed like it was.
Is the whole thing on YouTube?
Yeah.
Now they have. There's a clip circulating of this particular incident, you know, of this particular point in the interview. But if you just go on Drink Champs and watch the whole thing, that's not in there.
You have to watch the whole thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the whole 2 hour or something thing. That's on like, I'm not seeing any of that in there.
Okay.
I think maybe after everybody got some sleep, woke up, said, you know what, let's not make it, you know, they did put that clip out though before the interview, you know, promotional purposes probably, but I didn't see it when I watched the whole 2 hour thing. Another interview that's coming is Chuck D is on Talib's podcast.
Ooh.
The People's Party podcast, discussing I saw a clip. It's not out. The full interview isn't out yet, but discussing the you know, the quote unquote firing of Flavor Flav.
Oh, and I also saw the trailer for Nick Cannon's Dr. Sadie movie.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, so he did continue with it, because
that's coming out. Like, and
yeah,
he's got quite a few interviews in there. He got people like
Tariq Nasheed, Dr. Umar Johnson,
Riza Islam,
Common,
Erykah Badu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be pretty good, you know.
Shout out Dr. Tunes. Yes, I was actually on my way to Drink Champs until we got quarantined. I had a whole April 4th Dirty Harriet 20th anniversary rollout. Drink Champs was one of the stops, but
girl,
you know
you can't drink
right now. I'm just sitting
you can't drink on camera. You know you can't drink on camera.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I don't drink really at all. But I know I want that Tiger Bone.
Going up to Drink Champs.
I want that Tiger Bone. I'm drinking some Tiger Bone.
That shit'll fuck you up.
I know. I'm taking 2 shots of Tiger Bone. That's it.
It's called Tiger Bone.
I don't know. Word on the street is liquid Viagra. I can't confirm or deny that.
Listen, niggas been drinking Tiger Bone for a long way before Viagra was even existed. So
I mean, is it
it has the qualities of, you know,
is it the liquid form of something?
It's supposed to work. Its manpower. It has its manpower. It's a front end lifter, as Rage would say.
So what happens if a woman drinks it? What happens if a woman drinks liquid Viagra? Well, I don't know. Wait, did y'all see Faith up there knocking that shit back?
By
the end of that interview, she was talking about tossing Biggie salad and all the niggas she fucked before she got famous.
Oh yeah, I seen that part. Yeah,
that's what Tiger Bone do.
Whoa!
Like, oh, she said, because I fucked a lot of dudes. Like whoa.
Damn.
I got that. She's like, I got that all out my system already before I got famous. I was like, oh shit.
Wow.
Oh man.
That's a shame. It's like, let me see. Let's see if anything else is going on in the world. Hey, everybody. Hold on, damn! I gotta tune out for one. I'm just while we're gathered today. Let's just see what's trending real quick.
Oh, they talking about when we was on the show. They said Sadat X got fucked up on the show. Yeah, he did.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. I see Manny Fresh and Scott Storch trending. Wait a minute. Is this
the DJ?
They might be having a beat battle.
Hold Hold up.
Manny Fresh has been DJing.
Hold up.
Man, D-Nice has brought everybody out, boy. Shit. And you know D-Nice might be dating Halle Berry. Halle Berry was flirting.
Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna give D-Nice this credit. You know who I'm gonna give these catalog battles to? I'm gonna give that to Joe Budden because he started instigating it on his podcast, and then they actually came to fruition. So I'm a, you know, in all fairness, I'm gonna say he put these catalog battles out in the universe.
Okay. Well, I don't care who started it. I mean, you know, let's keep doing it. We like it.
Got it. Oh, wait, are people wishing or is it happening? I'm trying to figure out, is it? Oh, no, it's happening. Okay, so it's happening right now. Okay, so people are saying Manny Fresh is a little at a disadvantage because his joints are kind of older. Scott Storch is mopping the floor with me.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Manny Fresh from Cash Money. Those dudes.
My pops on here. Shout out Lawrence DeShalis.
Yo,
that might be a
dad in the house.
So yeah, that's good. That's what's happening right now. Manny Fresh and Scott Storch. Look, okay, bye, cop. Bye, Godcast. I want to see the battle. No, it'll be up on YouTube anyway. If y'all, if for people that are sitting home bored, yeah, you can catch all of these.
I think we're almost done, right? I don't know.
Catch all of these battles on YouTube. Oh, I also have a message. I have a message from the millennials that I want to share with us old heads. The millennials are tired of our shit. They said, please stop blaming them for not going in the house. Many of them are approaching 40. They have children. They are going bald. They have mortgages. And they actually go in the house early, too. We're really mad at Generation Z, the 20-something-year-olds. Our children are the ones fucking shit up. It's not the millennials. The millennials are giving birth to Generation Alpha, which are the babies right now. And we, Generation X, have given birth to...
Besides all this, Generation X, Alpha, who the fuck even decides where that comes from?
It's an age thing. We, Generation X, our parents...
Who's assigned that, though? Who said Generation X? And now you're saying Generation Alpha? Like, that shit don't even make sense. Alpha come first.
Well, they didn't rewound the clock. I mean,
and that's what the devil tried to do. He tries to rework time and make more time for himself because he knows his time is limited.
Okay. Our parents are boomers. We are Generation X. Our little brothers and little sisters are millennials. Our children are Generation Y. And then the millennials kids are Generation Z, which is also Generation Alpha. It's funny, Generation Z is supposed to be Generation Alpha. But besides that, the millennials are sick of us blaming them for partying on the beach and not going in the house. They said, shut the fuck up. It's not them. It's the 20-something-year-olds. It's our spoiled, rotten, entitled kids. And I'm inclined to agree with them.
Okay, well, who said we're blaming them? If motherfuckers, whoever's on the beach right now during this shit and acting like, you know, shit is gravy and all that, we talking to them. If somebody mistakenly called them millennials.
No, because everybody on, I see everybody online like, oh, I hate millennials. So the millennials.
That's what I'm saying. They might not know who they might think millennials.
No, I know.
I know. You know
I know, but I'm just making light. The millennials have band together and said, stop talking shit to us when you really mean Generation Z, the 20-something-year-old, which is in fact which in turn happen to be our kids.
Millennials need to shut the fuck up too, though. Millennials need to shut the fuck up too, though, just because.
Okay. It's the fun police. All right.
Just because. Because I said so. That's right. Pull out the harmonica. The COVID harmonica.
Shut the fuck up.
In this thing like we started it. Coronavirus. Hey, it's 19. Where's 1 through 18 at?
1 through 18.
No, the millennials.
COVID-19.
The millennials weren't born in the 2000s. I'm sorry, I'm just reading some of the comments. No, the millennials were actually born. The millennials are the what is it, like 80? Like 1980 to the millennials are actually getting fucking old now. The motherfuckers is damn near approaching 40.
Yep.
So what you saying? You a millennial?
Me? Oh yeah, right.
He's like, who, me?
I'm like, me? Sure. I'm 27. I'm an old head generation. Generation Y? Hold up. Millennial is Generation Y.
Yeah, so figure it out. Just how you did your bullshit with your other thing. Turn yourself into you see, you're a lower tier or a higher tier of what you under.
The mid, early, late?
Yeah.
Well, theoretically, I am.
Right.
I'm a baby Generation X. Because you're Generation X. I'm a baby generation.
I'm Generation X. That's what they say?
Yeah. Our parents are baby boomers. Our parents are the boomer. Like the people born after World War II are the boomers. And then our parents are like the baby boomers. Like our grandparents are the boom, or maybe something like that. Our parents boomers, baby boomers.
Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom.
We're Generation X. Our younger siblings are millennials. The millennials technically are like the kids that grew up in the computer age. These kids now, the new generation, Generation Alpha, they just straight up iPad. They just raised on an iPad.
Yo, you know what I want to say real quick? You know, part of a practical way to protect yourself right now, because with these respiratory shits, right? That shit feeds on mucus. Y'all motherfuckers need to stop fucking with mucus heavy shit. And I gotta include myself. Like, I be a slave to cheese sometimes. Like, yo, we gotta leave that fucking cheese, all that dairy shit alone right now. Mm-hmm. That's the type of shit that allows that type of shit to grow in you. We gotta start getting on our real fruits and vegetables type of shit. Motherfucker, we need to start growing our own shit, starting your own gardens, like right now.
Yeah.
Because I believe a lot of us are sitting home, right? And they actually fattening up the slaughter. You know what I mean? These niggas are sitting home, getting fat, eating the same bullshit that's gonna fucking kill you. Like, you know, that's gonna help to kill you and build up mucus inside your body and shit like that. So let's make sure that we're not doing that too. And still stay active and all of that, even though you can't go to the gym. Wake up, Godfrey!
Whoa!
Yo, what you just reminded me. Chuck D said, matter of fact, he was like, you know, he basically flipped the whole thing. Like, oh, I could never, you know, I can't fire Flav. He is Public Enemy. He said they about to drop new music. Like,
I heard it was a hoax. I heard it was a hoax.
And guess what the name of the song is?
What?
Food is the machine gun or something like that. Food as a machine gun. And he says that it is probably going to be the most important song in Public Enemy catalog.
What?
So, I'm looking forward to hearing that. I mean, you just talking about food, you know, killer food killing us. Just made me think of that. He got a song called Food as a Machine Gun. And I basically, I guess in Public Enemy fashion.
Silent weapons for quiet wars. Okay? Biological weapons in food.
They pumping us. They
all
pumping
kinds
us
of
with
shit.
food. They pumping us with food to weaken our immune systems, and then they come with the virus to finish you. And if your immune system is weak, you're dead.
Wow. Old
Okay, I'm
white
sorry.
men.
There
Wow.
it is.
I just had a moment.
Old white men want to kill us all. Old white men want to kill all the animals too, but the earth is recovering. That's the good part.
Yeah.
Yo,
right. You see, LA is getting all smog free and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What did I say last show? I said this is nature telling everybody get the fuck back in the house. Like, go away, humans. I feel this is nature like fighting back. They just showed pictures of the waters in Venice. Like,
But this is not natural, Digga. Like, it's nice that it's a side effect. Because first of all, there's positive and negative in all things. You can find the good in some of the worst shit. You can find there's some good somewhere in it.
Yes.
Hitler was mad organized. Like, that was something good, you see, but he did bad shit. So all I'm saying is,
I mean, it's
I don't believe that this is natural. This is not something that nature brought into existence.
No.
And now it's helping to clean up the world.
Not necessarily in that regard, but hey, somebody doing something unnatural,
right. It's a byproduct, and I think an unintended byproduct of it is, yes, there's less pollution and you know what I mean? Motherfuckers ain't out there shooting each other and all of that right now. Like a lot of crime is down because
police brutality
ain't outside. Like, you know what I mean?
You know what? I asked that question on Twitter the other day. I said, what are the crime rates in the hood looking like right now? Everybody hit me back like, oh, nah, nigga just got, Taquan just got shot 2 days ago. I don't know about that. Like, I don't know. I mean, you think you would hope crime went down because everybody's in the house, but for one, there's a lot of domestic violence on the rise because motherfuckers is stuck in the house with each other. And if you're broke, and if you was already sick of that nigga shit or that woman's shit, there's no refuge that you can go to now. Like all of the abuse shelters have been closed down. So they've been talking about that a lot on the news. Domestic violence on the rise, and not for nothing, if they don't get these stimuluses out and we don't start feeling some sort of economic relief, like it could happen, like in a bad way as far as like civil unrest.
I think Godfrey Heron is setting in.
I know. And you had the nerve to zoom the camera in on it. Don't do that.
I didn't zoom it in on him. It does it on side.
Zoom it in on me.
Big as hell while he was sleeping.
Zoom it in on me again.
Sometimes that Heron be kicking in. And got me, no. Yeah, nigga. God,
Sleepy.
But hang on. Before we go, I just want to say, certain parents are finding out. It wasn't just the teacher. Like, you got some badass kids. This little motherfucker talk about. I hope I gotta get a different teacher next year. Like, what? These little motherfuckers at the crib 24/7, and I bet you they appreciating all those days, those hours they were spending away from them
and
when they was
those
at school.
those are the millennials kids. Now they spoil. Our kids are spoiled, but they still were forced to listen to KRS-One and all of them.
Oh yeah.
Even though they listening to all of the trap and stuff, like they still understand they can still process some knowledge. But the Generation Alpha, the kids, the ones you talking about, they grew up listening to Lil Wayne and them. So yeah. Like their parents instilled that in them. So the crack grandbabies, as I call them.
I think we're gonna shut this one down for the night. Appreciate everybody coming out, everybody on YouTube Live that joined us, everybody that donated. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Y'all tired? It's only 10 o'clock. Oh, head ass. Whoop. I'm about to party. I'm about to turn on the beat battle and get up in here in my Scott storage bag and shit.
I'm going to try and exercise.
Actually, I'm one of those people getting fat. That's why I got the camera angled up today. No more angled down.
Godfrey shot that dope between his toes. He just want to nod out right now.
I nod out, boy.
He just want to nod out. It's okay, Godfrey.
In real life, I don't know if it's a Tuesday, if it's a Friday, if it's 3 a.m., if it's 3 p.m. Like all the days and shit just starting to merge to me.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
I'm about to go get on PUBG right now. Go shoot some people online. But yes, we appreciate y'all joining us.
Yeah.
Once again, hit the notification bell so you know when we when we put up a new show. Like, subscribe. We love y'all. Thank you.
Yo, we wildin', Jamar.
What's that?
We wildin' right now.
What happened?
Today is April 1st, making today's math
knowledge. All being born. Well, yeah, knowledge. Just straight knowledge. Knowledge is
knowledge. Do the knowledge, y'all.
Knowledge is know, look, listen, and observe. Knowledge is to know the ledge, which is the light, so you don't fall off the edge into darkness. Okay?
That's right.
And we all need knowledge.
I'll tell you this much. I don't know who to trust and who to listen to and not listen to, but who we definitely can all agree across the board, we know for a fact we shouldn't be listening to is Trump. Everybody else, I can't
all agree on that. Big fact.
What I could bet the bank on is whatever Trump say, do the opposite.
Yes.
Factory. Big factory.
Big time.
Well, listen, for the Yanadameen Godcast, I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
I'm Godfrey.
Hey!
Hey!